Hi guys, you're welcome to my channel today again. So this is the wrap top that I made. I recently uploaded the video of the sleeve, so you can see how beautiful it is looking. This is the back. This is the front. It's simple. It can be worn as a casual wear, as an office wear, or anyhow you like it. So we proceed with this tutorial without wasting time. You are all welcome, both new and old subscribers. So this is the fabric that I use. This is an organza fabric. I actually have it before, and this matches this ankara fabric that I have here. So that is why I used it so that it can be very enough. So these are my basic patterns. So you can see the importance of your basic patterns. You can use it for a lot of things. So I'll leave the link in my description box of this pattern. So let's proceed. You pin your pattern down to your ankara fabric and trace it out. So you trace out, because I don't always include my sewing allowance in my pattern, so I have to include my half-inch allowance on the pattern. So I now increase the length as I want a longer bodice. So coming down to the front here, you have to determine your neck depth. So like my own, I use 6 inches, but if you want something that is higher, you can use like 5 or 4 inches. So I mark down the point of the 6 inches in front of my bodice there, as you can see from the video. So after marking it down, I'll go ahead and extend it a little bit to the front. So I'll also bring down my the length of my bodice, like you see me do. Then you go out by 6 inches too. You add 6 inches on the waist of your basic pattern. So this 6 inches that you added now, you join it to that your neck depth that you marked up there. Just look at my video very well. I believe you understand what I'm saying. So you join it like a triangular. You give it like a triangular shape, or like let's say like a 45-degree angle. Just look at this video, you understand what I'm trying to explain. So after marking it out like this, you bring out your pattern and cut out your front, the one side of your front. But remember, this is a wrap top, so your front bodies, we have two sides that we wrap together, that you're going to wrap together. So this one side that you have cut now, that is what you are going to use to cut out the second side that will complete your wrap top into two. You can actually cut this on fabric, but I think it's easier to use your pattern to do that. So this is the first side. So using this first side now, as you can see, you turn it over on your ankara fabric to cut the other side. You know, the two sides will be opposite, because they will actually face each other on your front side. So you place it down and use it to cut the exact same measurement for the other side. Mind you, we are still cutting only the front of your bodice, not the back yet. So you cut it out like so. As you can see me do in the video. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends. You can also subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for doing that. So you cut out so the two front sides are ready now. So you can see what I'm trying to explain. They will overlap each other like this. So I think anybody that looks at it right now will understand what I'm trying to explain. So our front bodice is ready. You go ahead and cut out your back fabric. So you have to put your fabric on fold when you're cutting the back fabric, unlike the front. So this type of top usually don't have a zipper. You just open the front overlap and wear it. So instead of putting the zipper allowance at the back, you just cut out your back only with the sewing allowance, like you see me do here. So I also incorporated my length because I increased the length of the bodice a little. So my back pattern is just ready. It's ready like that. I think the back is the easiest one to cut. You see that the fabric will have to be unfold. So our patterns are ready now. I think so. I'll go ahead now and cut out the ones that I use as turning. I don't want to use lining here. So I'm also using the ankara fabric as a lining. So I'm cutting out what I'll use to turn out my fabric here. You can go ahead and use your bias and turn, or you can use your lining depending on your budget. But right now I still have a little bit of excess of the fabric, so I'm trying to use it as a lining, so use it to turn my fabric, but not all the way. Half of the fabric is what I'll use. You see what I'm trying, so I'll use this one to turn the back part down. So I'll still go ahead and cut out the ones that I used to turn that of the front. If you don't have excess of fabric, you can go ahead and use your lining to turn. But if you don't have lining, you can use a machine bias and turn the edges of your top and go ahead and join your bodice. But right now I'm using the remaining part of my ankara. So I'll cut out the interfacing for, or do I say the turning for the front side. So you can also use this method and cut out your own, or you can also use your fabric to do strips of this fabric to turn out, just like when you do bias. So this is actually when you are sewing on a budget of a customer that didn't pay well. So you see the strips of the fabric that I used to turn the bodice. So this is the strips I've cut out. So I'll now go ahead and these are the strips. You can see that for the two sides of the front, these are the strips. So I'll now go ahead to my machine, go over to my machine right now and sew them and turn them over. So I've finished sewing and I've notched. So I'll go ahead and turn out both the front and the back body. So after turning them, you give them a good iron them so that they can all relax and lap. So I've turned out the back and this is the back right now. I've turned out the front and I've ironed them. So this is it. Our top is actually getting ready. So you can have to go ahead and use pin to pin the two sides of the front down. So this is the back right now. So I think I will now go ahead and join these bodies at the shoulder. Join them at the shoulder so that it can be a little bit confusing here. So make sure that the right sides are facing each other, so they can, so they don't go and sew and come and start losing again. The right sides are facing each other. So you join the two bodies and repeat your darts. So the sleeve of this fabric is actually the last tutorial I posted on my video on my channel. You can watch it and see it now. So you can see I've turned my fabric, joined my bodies and inserted the sleeves. So you have to cut out a strip that you use to take the ends of this blouse, or you can just put a rope there that you tie, but I don't want to tie with a rope. So I cut out this strip and ironed it that I use to tape the ends of this my fabric. They have also joined to the length of my fabric. So the total length of my fabric now, of my top now, have increased. So you see it. After joining the strips, this is what my top looks like. This is what it looks like, and you go ahead and put a hook at the end that you use to hold it there, or you can put button on buttonhole. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video.